Welcome to Shonda Flips. Today we're going to be making a mix of Coco Coir, Perlite, Vermiculite, Compost, and other good things so we can do some container planting. Come along and we will show you. Alright, first step, open that bag. It says that we need to place the block in a watertight container, add water, soak for 5-10 minutes, and mix until fully wet, and remove the excess water. Okay? So let's go get the water that we caught from the snow. You know? We're gonna go get some water that we caught from the snow in his pool, and then we're going to fill this up with the water. Then we're going to bring it back. Alright, you ready? Okay.
This is my mud cell phone.
It's snow water. Why are we going to use snow water?
So much nutrients.
Some nutrients came out of the sky? Yeah. We'll probably need more water. We'll see. So, the Coco Coir is going to absorb this water, and since the water has nutrients, it might give a little head start. Let's see if I can do this without breaking it. Alright, you hold that side. Ready? We're going to tip it up this way. Big happy splash! Awesome! We did it! Yay! Now we're going to take it back over. You want to grab the camera?
Camera! Mama's camera.
Nice.
So we're going back over today. Yeah, that's our house. That's our house. It has an entrance. Pretty soon we're gonna be leaving.
Yeah, where are we going?
Colorado, Mom?
No.
I think so.
Utah.
Utah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Alright, we're going to scooch up over this way.
Oh, try and get this.
Are ya? Okay. What do you think about it? Pretty hard?
Hard.
Okay, we're going to put it in. You think it's going to make a sploosh? Alright, should we do a sploosh? A big sploosh? A plasticky bit? Yeah, let's get that out. Alright, should we make a big sploosh? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh, got me. Alright, let it soak. Hey, show our friends. What's it doing? Absorbing?
I like this.
Is it floating?
Alright,
well,
sinking.
While that's doing it for how long? 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go look at the compost that we have.
Compost!
You just be careful of this. Alright. So we're going to mix it with some of this real old compost that I found. Says really good stuff. Glacier Gold. I mixed that compost with my compost. And you can barely tell. But we're going to put the Coco Coir in the compost. Then we're going to add a little bit of Vermiculite and Perlite. And some earthworm castings. And maybe some chicken manure. We'll see.
My compost.
Yep, your compost.
Yay!
Go push your sister. What do you think?
Fun.
Okay. So it's been 3 minutes. What do you think about it now?
Cool.
It's
fun.
got the hairs from the outside of the coconut. It's got
Can I have some?
like basically shredded coconut.
Mom, can I have some?
Yeah, you can put it in yours. But the rest of this is going to go into our homemade seed starting kit. Homemade seed starting stuff.
These little pieces are going to be very
Kind of neat to play with. Mush, mush, mush. Interesting.
mush, mush,
Mush, mush, mush.
Squish, squish, squish.
Squish, squish, squish.
It's fun. Whoa, it's getting dry. Let's flip it over.
Okay. Alright, let's see. You want to smoosh it a little bit with this?
This is fun, guys. This is fun. You should try this.
Let's show them what happened to Sister.
That is what happened to Sister.
Someone's enjoying the heat and the rocking. Being all warm and stuff in her chair.
I'm still doing it.
You're doing a good job. Easy, we don't want to poke holes in the container now.
Alright. I'm having lots of fun in this video.
I'm just giving it a little twist to try and break some of it up.
Go! Can I see what happens if I set it down while this? No. That's enough! Oh!
Alright, we'll see.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty cool?
It's wet.
Uh-huh.
Cats hate wet. Good thing I'm not a cat. Meow.
Okay, let's check it out. I can reach all the way to the bottom pretty easy now. In some places. It's kind of floating. Do you want to do it
I want to be
with your hands?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you go have fun.
mud ball.
Uh-huh.
It splash like a mud ball. My hands are getting cold. Ooh, Mom, wet.
Yes.
I mean, not wet.
I know, I'm stirring it up.
Is that like a big spoon?
Yep, like a big spoon.
Spoon is littler than that. This is fun. So fun. Aww.
Okay.
The parts that fall on the ground,
Okay.
like that big lump that I just put in. Yeah.
Let's get some of this down and make a mix. I'm putting half compost in one wheelbarrow and half of the compost in another wheelbarrow. Perlite. Okay, you definitely don't want to get this dust in your face, so go. It's not good. I'm putting in about the same amount of perlite as compost.
You don't need anything in your bucket right now.
Perlite's like a sponge.
Soaks up water.
It soaks up water, holds water.
Cold water.
Vermiculite is like aeration, like rocks.
Yeah.
It lets everything breathe, so it's nice to have a little bit of both. But it's made of rocks that have been heated to 2,500 degrees, and that makes it pop like popcorn.
So, yeah.
But since it's rocks, you don't want it in your lungs
Yeah.
at all.
At all. Yes. How much are you making?
Well, I have a lot more Coco Coir than I thought,
Oh.
so I'm making 2 wheelbarrows full.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's one step. I'm gonna go get the vermiculite and add it as well.
Okay. Stay back from that stuff.
All right, gonna cut open the vermiculite. Okay. And I'm gonna add vermiculite as well. Oh, this stuff is spongy, kind of neat. It's funny that it's rock because it doesn't seem like rock anymore. I am adding a lot less vermiculite than the perlite, about half of what I did originally. Okay. Some earthworm castings. I don't have a bunch of this anymore, but I'm just going to put a little bit. We'll add more nutrients as we, maybe a little bit over there. That is totally not enough, but I have my own compost in there to help.
Okay, son. Back up. Back up.
All right. Do you want to put the cocoa coir in?
Coco.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take handfuls,
Big scoop.
big scoops,
Which one first?
Just put it
whichever
in the
one you want.
barrel, son.
Try not to get it to do the dusty thing, because I don't want the dust going everywhere.
You are good. Ow.
Dylan's only get hurt for 10 minutes. And we go back to helping Mom, because Mom needs the help.
Okay, there's our base mix without the nutrients in it. So no blood meal, no bone meal, but I can add the nutrients later. When I'm mixing dirt, especially the dirt that I put in my raised bed, I had the intention of healthy plants the whole time. I was envisioning healthy plants, and I was putting that intention into the dirt in the form of a prayer, if you could call it that. And that, I think, is part of the reason why it did so good. It's my intent to have healthy plants, and I'm putting that energy, I'm working, I'm turning. That's my intent, and that's what I want. So I think that energy goes into the dirt. Much better than mass-produced dirt, I think.
Don't spill the bucket of stuff, son.
Because what you believe, what you tell yourself, the goals you set out are important.
Bring it, son.
Now tell me if that doesn't look like what you get at the store anyways. Crumbly and delicious looking. We have a full tote here, full, and we have underneath the deck here, I have the rest of it. This is just to keep the cats out. So I don't want the cats to get in it, but a whole wheelbarrow full after getting the planters full. Well, the weather turned and it got colder out. She woke up from her nap and is back to swinging after lunch and going inside for a bit. But we made a lot of potting mix and I'm super excited. I guess my final thoughts on that: mix it until you think it feels right. You know, perlite will retain moisture and vermiculite will create air and pockets for the nutrients to settle. So it's kind of like cooking. You add as much garlic as you want. Same here. If you're making your soil mix, you add as much or as little as you want. But you can adjust it as needed. I've seen commercial mixes with very little perlite in it, so you'll just have... Let's go over and compare commercial to what we just made. So let's take this commercial mix over and I'll show you what mine looks like. So this is the mix we just made. This is some commercial mix, minus it being very dry. You can see similar elements to it. You have sticks and you have stuff and junk in there, but you've got perlite. I don't see any vermiculite in there, but that's fine. Same kind of stuff. You add as much or as little as you want. And if it doesn't work, change it. Add something different till it's the correct ratio that you want. Whee! That'll do it for Shonda Flips this episode. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
This is a good block. Coco Coir, I mean.
You're silly.